I'm weather specialist Michelle Nelson. We're dealing with a major windstorm, and we're already starting to see that transition over to snow. It was the rain earlier that really pushed through last night, and now as temperatures continue to drop in the wake of the cold front, we are seeing that transition to snowfall, and that's going to continue into the overnight hours. A number of warnings and watches in place all across Ontario. The wind warning, that's for gusts up to 120 kilometers per hour near the lakeshore, but then closer to Georgian Bay and Lake Huron, that's where we have snow squall warnings in place. But for northern parts of York and Durham region, snow squall watches, so watching out for some very heavy snow and some poor visibility. The wind warning, now this is in the wake of that cold front. That's why we saw temperatures really drastically fall today, and it's getting colder as we head throughout the overnight. We're going to see those winds remain strong as we head into tomorrow morning. Blowing snow, that's going to be an issue. So this is just going to make things worse. Locally, we could see 2 to 4 centimeters. The gusts, this is what we're looking at. Currently gusting to about 80 kilometers an hour in Markham, Toronto Island as well, and it's going to remain strong as we head throughout tonight. The winds will become more westerly over the next hour or so, southwesterly at the moment. We are going to see peak wind gusts up to 110 the further inland you go, but by the lakeshore areas like around Fort Erie, Niagara, and through to Hamilton, we've already seen winds very strong, gusts of up to 120 kilometers per hour. We're seeing those winds die down by Tuesday, so it will be a lot calmer. In through the snowbelt region, that's where we're going to get into that lake effect snow, courtesy of those westerly winds setting up off of the lakes, and that could lead to some very heavy snowfall up to 10 centimeters, locally higher amounts. But for us in the GTA, it's fairly light in terms of that snowfall. We're getting in locally 2 to 4 centimeters as possible. Watching out for that dangerous travel conditions, also some power outages, which we've already been seeing, and possibly some flight delays. So check ahead if you are heading out tonight. I just want to show you this image. This was taken by David Piano in Fort Erie, and you can see that ice that has just come ashore. Those are the ice shoves. Also local flooding reported, some trees down, including in the Hamilton and Port Colborne area, and again a number of power outages. Tonight it's going to be very cold, feeling like minus 18 when we factor in the wind. Tomorrow morning as well, that cold Arctic air has pushed back in, and it's going to hold in place. We have a morning high tomorrow, and then temperatures are going to continue to drop. Winds remain strong until tomorrow night, so we still have gusts up to 90 kilometers per hour in the morning, and then as we head into tomorrow night, gusts of up to 60 kilometers per hour. But let's take a look at the forecast. We are still holding on to that snow again through the overnight, fairly light, but with the wind, poor visibility will be an issue. And then as we head throughout the day tomorrow, we'll start to see those winds slowly diminish. As we head towards Wednesday, we could get into some accumulating snowfall with 2 to 4 centimeters possible, but the cold air really returns for this week. And that's a look at your next 7 days.